94 News starts now with a news alert.
Let's get you right now to those live pictures of breaking news on Detroit's east side. Detroit police confirming just minutes ago they are on the scene of an officer-involved shooting. Details coming in right now. Police did describe this as a critical incident. It's not too far from I-94 and Meringue. Police have not said how many people were involved in the shooting or if any officers were hurt. Now, we did place calls into police and obviously we're there at the scene to learn more. We'll keep an eye on the developing situation and bring you more updates as they come in this evening. Our big story as well, Michiganders gearing up to enjoy that sun this weekend as we celebrate America's 250th birthday. Whether you're hitting the water, chilling in the backyard, or perhaps kicking back on the beach, it is shaping up to really be a great weekend. And many people are excited about that. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Ty and Kimberly are off. I'm Karen Drew, joined right now with forewarned meteorologist Kim Adams, because this is the big story. Everybody's been waiting for this holiday weekend.
They have. And, you know, it was a cool start to the season with Memorial Day, cold and rainy. We had a couple of weekends in June where people are like, I opened my pool and I would really love to use it. Well, use it all weekend long, folks, because it is going to be hot. It is going to be humid. And for the most part, it's going to be dry. There's a couple isolated chances of maybe just a brief shower, but most of really almost the entire weekend will be dry. It's just hot and humid. So what I put up here were the high temperatures compared to the heat index. So this is the forecasted temp versus what it is going to feel like. So tomorrow, 89 is the projected high. It's going to feel more like it's 91. Then the humidity really kicks in on Saturday. It will be a noticeable difference with a heat index of 99. And then on Sunday, it does look like we'll have heat indices that will reach 100 degrees. So getting warmer and warmer and more humid each and every day. But tomorrow, at least, it looks like a beautiful day, great for boating and being outside, all those barbecues, no threat of rain. It's just going to be hot, 89 for the high. By 8 o'clock, it will be 84 degrees, and it looks like for those fireworks, just a muggy night with temps in the upper 70s to low 80s. Right now, we're in the low 70s. Doesn't really feel that way because it is so hot and sticky. We'll talk more about the second half of the weekend on Sunday, plus your up north forecast. If you're headed up north, a couple things you need to know, a little different than the forecast here in Metro Detroit. We'll talk about it in a few minutes.
All right, Kim, forecast does look great for the weekend, but Detroit police want you to know if you are planning to head to perhaps a block party, you should think twice. This was the scene last 4th of July weekend after 20 people were shot at a party on Detroit's east side. So in the light of that shooting, the department launched a neighborhood response team specifically for block party enforcement. Police say if you don't have a permit for your party, you will get a ticket or worse.
We start tonight. We'll have a full complement for our legal block party enforcement. We'll have a full complement downtown. We want everyone to have a happy and safe 4th of July. Safe being the operative word. So we're going to have hundreds of officers out and about this weekend to ensure people's safety.
In addition to the neighborhood response team, DPD will now respond to 911 calls for illegal block parties as priority 1 calls. Our Click on Detroit team has you covered for your 4th of July celebrations. If you're headed out of town, we've got the latest on traffic restrictions, what's been lifted, what's still in place. Plus, we will tell you which beaches are open and ready for some sunshine in for you and your family. And with tick season in full swing, before you light up that fire pit, check out 4 easy ways to protect yourself from bites. All those stories right now on Click on Detroit.
Ryan was always there for you. And even if you didn't know Ryan from a can of paint, he was the type of guy that would pull over in the road for you.
The family of Ryan Starnes remembering his life tonight after he died while at work on Monday. The 23-year-old father, an MDOT employee, was killed while working in an excavated hole at a construction site in Brighton. His family now looking for support as they care for his 5-year-old son who is nonverbal and autistic. Well, Friel spoke directly to the family tonight.
The loved ones of Ryan Starnes describe him as selfless and devoted to his friends and family. After losing his life at a tragic workplace accident, 23-year-old Starnes now leaves behind a fiance and a 5-year-old son.
It's been extremely hard for everybody.
A hard hat and vest now sit outside the home of his family, a memorial of a life gone too soon. It was put here by the union Starnes was a part of through his job as an underground utility worker. Now, it's a small comfort to those coping with his loss.
Ryan had the most charismatic smile that you could have. He walked into a room and he wanted everybody to be happy and to be okay.
Starnes was the sole provider for his young family and a loving father to his son Luke, who is nonverbal and autistic. No matter how busy life got, his family says he always made time for the ones he cared about.
And despite Ryan working 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 hours a day sometimes, even the friends that he grew up with, I have friends messaging me and Ryan were supposed to go out to lunch next week.
On Monday, Starnes was struck and killed by an excavator while working at a job site in the area of Grand River Avenue near I-96 in Brighton Township. Preliminary investigation showed the operator of the excavator wasn't aware Starnes was working in an excavated hole. Starnes worked with his grandfather, who was at the site during the accident.
His grandpa was his foreman, and his grandpa held him while he left this earth.
Starnes' family started a fundraiser to help pay for his funeral expenses and his son's care, and have received an outpouring of support. They've already raised more than $21,000 of their $25,000 goal.
We appreciate more than words can express the help that's been donated, the outpouring of reaching out. People that don't know us. It means everything to our family because it means everything to his son, and that is what Ryan would want.
We have the link to the GoFundMe started by Ryan's family in this story at clickondetroit.com. In St. Clair Shores, Noelle Friel, Local 4.
Lawmakers speaking out tonight after the final passage of President Trump's massive spending bill. The 887-page package called the One Big Beautiful Bill is being touted as the GOP's biggest legislative win of Trump's second term. The bill extends the 2017 Trump tax cuts funding for Medicaid and food aid programs, and boosts funding for border security and the military. The nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office says it could add over $3 trillion to the national debt and strip health care coverage from more than 11 million people. Republicans dismissed those numbers, saying the bill will transform America for the better.
I think a lot of the estimations about what this legislation would do in a negative manner to communities in my state or any other are far overblown. I can tell you that this bill is going to be a great thing for everybody around the country, my constituents especially. What's good for Louisiana is good for America.
With little power to stop it, House Democrats criticized the so-called Big Beautiful Bill during the floor debate. Michigan Representative Debbie Dingell was there and says passing this bill could have serious consequences for the working class.
These are very serious cuts. 17 million people are going to lose their health insurance. Millions more are going to pay more when they go to the exchange for affordable care. When they do pay their deductibles, prescription costs are going to go up. It's going to hurt working men and women across this country.
President Trump is expected to sign the bill into law tomorrow, marking Independence Day and America's 250th birthday. A Southfield police chase ending with a crash at a local condo complex. Officers were chasing a stolen pickup when it slammed head-on into a patrol cruiser after ramming into another vehicle and fence. 2 suspects now in custody. Police recovered 2 guns, one of them an assault rifle. Several people, including multiple officers, did get hurt in the wreck but are expected to be okay. Both suspects are facing a variety of charges. The search intensifies tonight for 11-year-old Sophia Finley, missing in Detroit since July 2nd. She was last seen over on Biltmore Street near West McNichols after leaving summer school, but never made it home. Sophia is 5'2", 140 pounds, brown eyes and black hair styled with beads. She was wearing a purple hoodie at the time, so if you happen to have any information, please call Detroit Police or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-SPEAK-UP. The Detroit NAACP standing behind Michigan State Police Colonel James Grady. He's been under fire after the MSP Trooper Association held a no confidence vote with over 95% saying they don't trust his leadership. We showed you last night how Grady defended his record before lawmakers in Lansing. Well, today, Reverend Dr. Wendell Anthony spoke out in support of Grady, highlighting improvements in crime rates. He said, in part, one has to wonder why the Michigan State Police Trooper Association engages in what appears to be racially motivated attacks towards a leader with proven results. He has helped to lower crime and delivered more pay for Michigan State Police troopers. He has also created a more inclusive organization.